Jeff Swenty has been given $25,000 and 3 weeks to remodel 3 rooms of his house, all without the help of his girlfriend Maya. With only 2 weeks left, Jeff needs to pick up the pace if he's going to finish on time.
The first week was pretty rough. It's hard to see any end in sight at all. At this point, the kitchen has been obliterated to just a slab. Nothing's in it at all. So I've gone, picked out all the appliances and purchased them. They're going to be delivered next week. Started working on the garage. I think even though the drywall's breaking and cracking, it won't matter. It's cracked up here. No one's going to know it. The third room, the living room, I'll be honest, I haven't really thought about much at all. I know Maya really wants to do something different with the living room. I have no idea what.
Maya knows it's against the rules for her to check in on Jeff's progress, but no one said she can't send her best friend Kate to this. So while Jeff and Adam go off on a supply run, Kate arrives to take a peek at what they've been up to.
I have become Maya's confidant. I'll tell her everything that's going on, for sure.
Holy shiitake mushrooms.
Good grief. They've gutted it. It's really shocking to walk into a house that used to have at least a faucet. It's just gutted.
It doesn't take long for Kate to realize that Jeff may be in trouble.
Zero progress in the living room.
Maya wanted a wall moved and like a closet put in. I don't think that there's time for that. I don't think they've touched it.
Kate knows that Jeff and Maya agreed to remodel the kitchen and the living room. But what about the third room?
Okay, well, perhaps they're gonna do that this week. Well, his planes are in there, meaning that, well, you got your way, Jeffrey. I realized that Maya is not getting her master bedroom done. I think she's gonna be a little bit disappointed. And they've done zero work in the living room. Get it going, kids.
Now it's time for Kate to be the bearer of bad news.
Okay, tell me everything. So, remember your kitchen? It's literally gutted. I mean,
There's nothing.
there's nothing there.
That scares me.
The living room looks like it hasn't been touched with the exception of things being moved into it. I just don't think they've gotten to it yet. Okay. You're not getting your bedroom.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I'm really bummed he did the garage and not the bedroom. You know, it would have been a nice romantic surprise to do the bedroom. I'm bummed that I don't get to pick these things because that's usually my job. I am terrified. I won't like a particular color. I won't like a particular tile. I especially won't like things that are more permanent. I am very terrified that he will not have time to finish things.
The rest of the week flies by for Jeff, and the workload never seems to let up. There are kitchen cabinets to build, garage floors to seal, and electrical work to be completed.
The electrician comes, he finishes the electrical work in the kitchen, which then allows me to put drywall up in the kitchen, which then allows that wall to get finished, which then allows the cabinets to go in, which then allows the measurements for the countertop, which hopefully that happens in the next few days.
But when it comes to the living room, still nothing.
There's so many things to keep track of. It's very difficult on the think meat. It just...
Across town, Maya's dollhouse version of the living room is taking shape, and she stops by to see the progress.
Hi, Maya.
Hi.
Welcome back.
This is so different.
What do you think?
This is exciting. Looks fun. There's a wall right here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fantastic. You know why I like this? Because this helps set up a couch space.
Exactly.
I love this.
Our goal has
Fantastic.
been to try and bring the living room down this way. So the
Yeah.
only way to achieve that was to close this off.
I'm really happy in the direction it's going. It's beautiful colors, good layout. I really wish this was happening in my house.
After the dollhouse, Ryan takes Maya on another shopping trip, this time for fabric.
I brought Maya to the fabric store so we could bring some interest and texture and color into the room. And I'm gonna do that with the pillows. Talks, you know, a bit about your personality, things that you like, all right? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna start pulling some fabric swatches, we're gonna settle down, and we're gonna just spread them out and start working them and see what falls into place.
That sounds cool. All right.
See, what do you think?
There are some bold things happening here.
This is where we kick it up a notch.
I know.
What about this one right here?
I like the colors, and it does have that simple back. You know what? We can grab a piece of this and see how it works in.
I love being in charge of the dollhouse. It's a fun play space to just make things happen.
It's good to see that all of this can work together, and we can have a few pieces that he'll like, a few pieces that you'll like.
Cool.
And hopefully you'll live happily ever after.
We'll see.
Yeah, what's going on there, by the way? You guys aren't married, right? Well, what's the wait all about?
I don't know. Ryan did start to ask the relationship question. He isn't the first. I don't suspect he'll be the last. I think we're just kind of getting in that. We're heading slowly in that direction. We'll have to see where that goes. You know, I don't want to be that nagging kind of girl. That's not my style.
Meanwhile, Jeff has enlisted the aid of more friends to install the kitchen cabinets. And while the garage is well underway, with just 1 week to go, Jeff has barely set foot in the living room.
Room number 3. I have not thought about room number 3 for, well, Adam and I discussed it for about 30 seconds. I'm nervous for how little sleep I might get the last week to finish. I am confident that I will finish because there is no other option. You have to finish. So I will finish.
Coming up, Jeff sees Maya's dollhouse and is shocked at her design.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. What?